Hello and welcome back. I just remembered that the Puck in this game, who is Snake King, you guys may have heard of him before. He actually had a really interesting build, so I kind of wanted to talk about it. So I did a replay on the Viper in this game. This is the part where he gets that haste rune, runs away, kills the whatever, it doesn't matter. And I want to talk about what the Puck ends up doing. I'm moving a little too fast. Let's slow down. So we'll talk really quick about starting items. He basically went with a Blight stone as his starting item. The other ones, I don't care what you do, just talking about that. And the reason he went with a Blight stone is because he is going physical damage, position 3 carry Puck. Now you might be saying, what the fuck? How is this a carry Puck when he's got a Timber Saw on his team? Yeah, that's right. Timber is on his team, and that is the position 4 player. I haven't seen a position 4 Timber Saw, but this is a high-ranked game. I don't even remember. I think everyone's below rank 50. So everyone's rank 50 or higher. Below, higher. Whichever way is better. Closer to 1 is lower, but it's also higher because the higher you get in MMR. You guys know what I'm saying. Let's talk about the next 2 items that he's just picked up, or that he's picking up afterwards. He's going with the Gloves of Haste and the Infused Raindrops. So the Infused Raindrops are to lane against the Tiny, and he's got them because it's mostly for the Tiny and also for the mana regen. It's pretty good on Puck. So this is his build. He's gonna go into Power Treads next and see. He's gonna try to see what he can do. So we're gonna kind of speed this up because I'm not going to go into a conceptual game on how to play Puck exactly. I'm just going to kind of talk about what he does, and we're going to quickly do an overview so you get an idea of how physical damage Puck ends up working out. So I'm going to speed it up a little bit, and while we watch it on double speed, we're going to talk about which talents you get, which items you're going to get, and kind of how you're going to play the mid to mid-early game. Okay, so first off, if you don't know, Puck had his talents changed. He now has Phase Shift, which can attack. That means every time he uses his E ability on a 6-second cooldown, on a 6-second cooldown, he throws down an extra physical attack to anything that is an attack range damage of him. And now what does anything mean? Anything means physical structures as well. So towers will also take an extra hit, and it means everybody in a circle around him. So it kind of instantly makes sense why a Desolator or a Blightstone would be really good on this hero. So I've moved a little bit forward in the replay because, like I said, I don't care about the laning phase. I want to talk mostly about the mid game and conceptually how you play this hero. And the big thing is when you get level 10 and the Deso, that's when you really start using your hero the way you want him to be used. Okay, so let's continue watching and see how Puck decides to play around the map. Now, at this point, Puck is going for the team fight, which is kind of obvious. It's happening right here, so Puck is going to come in and try to make stuff happen. Throws down the coil, uses his Wanting Rift, gets the kill on the Viper, and they get the kill on the Tiny as well. Farming patterns. So now Puck is also a position 3, like I said before, so he is going to take a lot of farm priority here. So he's taking jungle camps. Basically, he's going to spend his mana at this point of the game because he has regen. It's not the it's not the greatest. Oh, I burped out that water. It's weird. I don't burp water usually. He has the regen, and he has what's this item called? The Infused Raindrop. So back and forth he goes between these 2 camps, and now taking this one, trying to get as much gold as quickly as possible to get to the Mithril Hammer. There's really nothing else on the map that's super available to farm. This wave just pushed in here, so he's obviously going to come and take it, and now he's going to continue farming around here in these jungle camps. Or maybe he's not. I thought he was. Oh, okay. He goes top because the jungle camps are respawning. So as you see, he's not taking the Spectre's farm, who's going to take those top 2 camps. He's the purple one on the minimap. He's going to take the top 2 camps, so he's going to come take mid. And now he's using multiple. He's using his orb and his spells to all deal damage to the jungle creeps to farm them quicker. So he doesn't have the mana pool. He's not looking to necessarily fight, but he does get his level 10. Well, he had his level 10, but now he's using phase shift to attack and to farm extra fast. And the beautiful thing about this spell is that it costs no mana. So here he finds a, who was that guy? That was a Bat Rider, and throws down a kill on him. And he's probably going to try to escape from this fight soon. I don't know if they want to continue it. There's the Viper coming in. They can see the rest of the heroes. So what Puck wants to do is come bottom, throws down another clarity. By the way, you notice that he has a lot of clarities sent out to him, and he just got his second Mithril Hammer, so his courier will be sending his second Mithril Hammer, using his spells to finish off the creep waves as quickly as he can. And he's actually also picking up a good amount of items. This arcane ring is really nice on Puck. And now let's see what's happening. So if I'll back up just a tiny bit, a little bit more. Okay, we're back about 20 seconds, but I want to show what's happening over here. So they have vision. Well, they don't have this vision yet, but a fight is about to break out here. And unfortunately for Puck, his TP scroll is on cooldown for 50 seconds. So he has a couple of options of what to do. One is to run back to this fight. Now, he doesn't have the blink dagger yet. He's really far away, so that's not really an option. The other is to farm more jungle camps or go back to the jungle camps, but that's not a good option. His better option is to now use this freshly arriving Desolator to be the tower pusher that he is. Look how fast he pushes this tower, and every time he uses his phase shift, he basically gets a double attack. So Puck is pressuring this bottom tower, and he's also a very elusive hero. So if somebody comes to do damage to Puck, Puck might even be able to kill his, I think Puck might go on him. Yeah, Puck goes forward, Wanting Rifts forward, casts the Illuminate. This guy breaks the coil, and he gets the kill. So the fight is over. The bottom tower is gone. And oh no, does Puck feed? He does not. All right, heads back to base. So this is another important thing, heading back to base when you're completely low on mana and health, especially as a hero with a lot of mobility. So I'm glad that Puck made that decision. The shrine is also available, so he could have TP'd to the shrine, but has opted not to because I don't think they need to use it yet, and other people are farming this area. So Puck used his orb to travel forward 2 times there. The first time was over here, the second time was here. So he can come here, close distance, and be in this fight. Now he Wanting Rifts forward. Another thing I want to remind people of is that Wanting Rift now has a max range of 350 units, so you can actually move forward. It used to be just an in static place spell where you did it and then it happened where you were, but it's different now. And he manages to get himself killed. And here is the respawn. Okay, Puck is back after they just did that mid fight. I just fast forwarded a bit. He is back into the battle, and he's gonna go straight for the top outpost because Viper is trying to take it. The reason that Puck TP top to his 4 heroes, and he just dropped a coil. Did he miss everything with that coil? Well, I think he did. But the reason he came top, oh no, and he doesn't have the coil to latch him in again. Ooh, that hurts. Is because Spectre's farming bottom, and Spectre has Haunt to get into the fight on his own, as he is doing right now. So Puck goes top, doesn't want to TP bottom to be in the Spectre farm, or in the range of Spectre's farm, or taking any of Spectre's farm, is what I meant to say, apologies. And then they manage to get a Viper and a Bat Rider in the pickoff. Now let's speed up a little bit more, and and Puck is going for the Blink Dagger as his next item. Now this item is really strong. It's obviously used to be the first item everybody got on Puck. The reason that it changes is because now Desolator is so good. He's got 90 damage as his level 15 talent, and he just got that now. So he does 90 damage plus the 50 from the Desolator, plus the extra effective damage that he gets from the armor reduction that the Desolator does as well. And we're gonna just go back into player perspective and see what he's looking at, watch his farming pattern. So now he's gonna keep using spells to farm around the map. He waits for a second, drops his phase shift. Again, doesn't cost him mana. Remember, phase shift is really beneficial because you get an extra attack that doesn't cost you any mana. And now look how quickly Puck crosses the distance of the map. Blinks forward, is going to be able to use an orb in a second. They're going to get multiple kills. I think, yeah, he comes forward. And actually, let's see what happens here. Slow down by a quick second. And watch, Puck has his blink off of cooldown in a second. Blinks forward and wanting rift, so he closes even more distance and does manage to get the kill on the Rubik. Now uses phase shift. You just saw how many times that phase attack went off. It hit every creep there and 2 of those heroes plus the tower, I believe. I might have saw that wrong, but that's what it would do if he was in range of all of them. And he's still kind of just here dealing damage, not worried about nothing. And I don't know why this Tiny has gone forward so far. He has to waste a BKB charge, so it looks like they're going to be able to get away at this point. All right. So now Puck with the Blink Dagger and with the additional 90 damage is super elusive, a huge force to be reckoned with, and can pretty much pick off any hero as long as he's within like 3 screens of the map. Like, that's how much distance he covers. And there he goes again, forward, gets the kill on the Bat Rider, manages to get another kill, and they're starting to really take this game into their control. Now there is the leash down, managing to get another kill on the Viper. If you guys didn't know how much damage leash does, let me remind everybody, because I didn't realize it was this much. The break damage is 300, 400, 500. At level 3, this thing does 500 damage if you break it, and also does an additional 200 when you drop it. So that's 700 total damage if they're forced to break your leash. It's so good. Now look at how he keeps pushing the tower. He uses the phase shift attack, and he sees an opportunity bottom. So since he can close distance, again, here comes the Puck, wanting rift forward, silences, doesn't even use his phase shift there. You don't want to use your phase shift for attacks if you think that you're in danger, because what you do as Puck when you think that you're in danger is you throw out your orb, then you phase shift, and then you get out to whatever point your orb is at. And now what Puck can do, because 3 heroes are dead, is attack bottom tower. However, he sees an opportunity happening mid, so he's coming forward over here, seeing if there's any play he can make, and everybody else knows that he's coming forward to see if that play can be made, but they still get caught. They should have known that, because Puck was attacking bottom. That team should not have got caught. Either way, what are you gonna do? And now Puck is gonna be that damage dealer that he is to towers, throwing down the Desolator attacks, hitting everything with his phase shift attacks. Notice every oh, excuse me. Notice every time that it's off cooldown, he's using it to farm waves. He is just being very efficient, and he's been playing across this top half of the map, consistently, because he can kind of be everywhere. So they give up and don't worry about. This is a mistake that a lot of lower ranked players will make, is they'll say, well, you know, if somebody comes here, they can just kill me. Like, I have all of this farm over here, I can take all of these camps, I can take all of these camps, and it's 35 seconds in. Why don't I just go farm these camps instead of sticking around here? The reason is because they're containing the enemy to their base. All of their lanes are pushing, and if you have all of your lanes pushing, you are usually ahead or winning a Dota game. What you got next for us, Puck? I just want to see some more plays and see which new items he buys, because this is kind of the essential of the build. After this, he's gonna go ahead and buy himself. Can anyone guess what item it is? Did I put it in the description? I don't know. He is gonna go ahead and buy himself some critical damage with a Daedalus, a Desolator. Daedalus, a Desolator, a Daedalus. A Daedalus! He's gonna buy himself a Daedalus, so watch the way they go in on this fight. Again, Puck just dealing extra damage, phase shifting, hitting the tower, hitting the Tiny, backing on up. And who just got caught there? The position for Timbersaw. And what an interesting pick, position for Timber. So Let's see him using this phase shift to attack this tower. He can also use it to dodge the tower, by the way. Phase shift is a really good attack to dodge spells, guys. If you didn't know that as well. If somebody casts a projectile spell on you and it's the only one they've got, phase shift away from it. It's what you're supposed to do. And now they're gonna push top. I think they're gonna be able to take this top tower right now. Are they not? Yeah, I think they are. Okay, no, they're not. I thought they were gonna do more. And here goes Puck again, continuing to use his phase shift every 6 seconds, attacking with the Desolator. And now he's got the Crystallis. He's going to get an additional damage dealing item, which is called the one that's 20. It's called the Demon Edge. I was gonna say the one that does 24 damage, 42 damage. That costs 2,400, right? A Demon Edge costs 2,400. If it doesn't, oh no, I'll be so embarrassed. And actually, Puck is a little bit too aggressive. Wasn't really paying attention there, but it's not important. We're gonna let's speed this up to the point where Puck is alive and see how he continues playing this game. All right, 1 second. Puck is up. Decides to TP in, throws down the coil, gets the kill, moves forward, throws down the Wanting Rift, just doing damage left and right. And then after this, he's gonna buy the Agnum Scepter because it is pretty incredible on Puck. So they're putting the pressure. They're putting the pressure on the rest of the heroes, and this is kind of one of the things I wanted to show is just how good he is at dealing damage to towers. He hits 4 at a time with every physical attack, and this is just kind of how they're going to end the game. And unfortunately for us, we don't get to see this Daedalus in supreme action as I would have loved, but well, actually we got another few minutes on the game, do we? So we're gonna watch some Daedalus play. Okay, let's keep going and see what other decisions Puck makes, and I'll point out any things that I think are very notable. Okay, again, blinks forward, wanting rifts to close the distance. Now he's all the way over here because he used his orb. Gonna stand on the high ground, continue to deal damage. Oh me, the Puck. Continue to deal damage. Phase shifts again just because he wants to get those critical attacks off, get the extra right click attacks off, and now he's just following the Bat Rider down. Bat Rider manages to get the flaming lasso, but not the kill. Okay, and here we go. You see that he's just in the back line. He's elusive. They can't close distance on him. Tiny hits him a couple times, and unfortunately for Tiny, there goes the Wanting Rift forward, the phase shift, and Puck manages to do some more damage. That is the end of the game. Okay, I don't know why I was so confused about where the end of the game was. I just watched this game. So that is the second replay, everyone. The first one was watching it from... The first one, we watched it from Viper's perspective. The second one, we watched and analyzed it from Puck's perspective. The idea is that you go for physical damage on the hero. Now, it's probably not the most ideal build to do all of the time, but hopefully it's something fun. The Desolator is a really good option. The Blink Dagger, super great for closing distance and being all around the map, especially considering the heroes that he had on his team and the way the game played out. My name is Navitz, representing my esports team, the Sploush Troupe. I will be back with another video, guys. Like and subscribe if you liked all this stuff, and I will see you